Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Doctor. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and I hope you're slaughtering all of the gill snappers this weekend. If you're anything like me, you're extremely poor, and you are desperate for the gill right now. Merry Christmas out there to you. If you guys didn't know, we are going to be going ahead and talking about some of the Christmas units and the Christmas cards that we in Global kind of missed out on. And I'm kind of hoping that we eventually get them because some of them are really useful and cool. So if you didn't know, there was a Christmas Ramada, a Christmas Macherie, a Moogle card, and a Moogle Esper that we never received in Global. And for whatever reason, we did receive Frederica's Dream, which isn't even called Frederica's Dream in JP. So let's kind of dive into this. If you can look away from Ramada's ass down there, we will go ahead and move on with the presentation. Now, Frederica's Dream does not actually mean Frederica's Dream. If you go ahead and put the Japanese into the translator from English to Japanese, you actually get a Holy Night for 2, essentially. So it is actually a Christmas card if it didn't give that away with the giant Christmas tree. And we also got the mod card over here on the right side. And this is kind of important, and this is kind of a card we should really be having in Global right now. And you should feel really passionate about this because it gives Devil Killer plus 20 and Dark Resistance plus 15. So I imagine there's a lot of you out there right now that are like, Doctor, what the hell are you talking about? Why would I want Dark Resistance 15 and Devil Killer plus 20? Well, let me tell you, frickin' Iron Giant right now is considered a Devil class monster. So when Iron Giant launched in JP, they actually had access to a card that granted plus 20 Devil Killer to their entire party. If you didn't realize, that's a significant damage boost compared to almost any card we have in Global for fighting Iron Giant. Yes, this has not stopped some of us out there, and I'm actually kind of hoping that maybe they delay Miranda and Durando a little bit and just surprise us with a Christmas in the summer this week and release this card to help us kill Iron Giant. Now, if that wasn't enough, we also got the one, the only Christmas Ramada. Now, Christmas Ramada, the best way to think about her is to think about her like Stern. She's like Stern in many ways, primarily in his job roles. Yes, Stern does not have Monk subjob, but let's be honest, who uses Monk subjob? It's gonna be primarily a soldier class, very similar to Stern. Gonna be Subjob Ninja, which you're probably gonna be setting. And overall, her base stats are actually pretty squishy, so very similar to Stern. Got that AP 115, pretty standard, HP 1779, Luck 131, Attack 315, which is just beastly, an Agility of 59, Dexterity of 142. Her Master ability comes in at Critical Hit Rate plus 10 and Attack plus 10%. If you didn't know, Stern's Master ability is Critical Damage plus 25%. So even in that similarity, they are similar. She does have a Limit Burst, which reduces slashing resistance for units in an area for 3 turns and deals heavy damage to them. So that's a 69 AP ability. You're never going to be using that ability if you got her. She has 10% slashing resistance. She's weak 10% to spears. I gotta be very careful how I say that because some people think piercing, you say piercing and they think you're saying missile. 20% resistance to blunt, and she's weak 20% to magic. She has a beefy 20% fire resistance, and she is weak to lightning. She is a UR water unit, which we still don't really have in Global. So she would absolutely be an incredible addition to Global, and I really want her. So if they could just release Christmas and Summer, that would be absolutely fantastic for me. Now, if that didn't sell you enough, let's talk about Christmas Macherie. Because holy God, Christmas Macherie, you guys. If you took Thancred, Frederica, and Yerma and combined all of them together into one beast of a murderous monster, that would be Christmas Macherie. Holy God, who would ever want to mess with her? She has HP 2,442, attack 259. She does have a little bit of a low agility, we'll give it there, but she gets agility plus 10% in her mastery ability. She gets ice resistance plus 10. That's in addition to her 20% ice resistance. So if you're using Medina, you're just fucked. She has dexterity 151. She has movement 3, jump 4, luck 122. She has 20% slashing resistance. She's weak to missile and fist, and she has a 20% resistance to magic. Now, she has that innate 20% resistance to ice, and she's 10% weak to water. So you're probably thinking right now, like, yeah, Christmas Macherie, she seems pretty monstrous. Well, let's talk about the abilities that she has access to. She has access to horizontal jump, which is Thancred's primary damaging ability. She has access to launch, which is Yerma's primary damaging ability. She has access to reflex, which is the most god tier counter ability that Frederica has. So you mix those two things together and it just becomes a nightmare. And it's true, she might not have access to all of those things at once. She'll always have access to reflex. She'll almost always have access to either launch or to horizontal jump. You never know what you're gonna get with her. The barriers that are usually in place between you and your opponents aren't gonna matter because she has jump plus 4. She's gonna move, she's gonna jump, she's gonna decimate you. She's gonna move, she's gonna launch you, she's gonna murder you. That's Christmas Macherie, you guys. If you were disappointed in pulling regular Macherie, I promise you would not be disappointed in pulling Christmas Macherie, because she is such a beast. And I really hope, like in my heart of hearts, I hope that they do a Christmas banner in the summer so that we can pull for her, because she is an amazing, super cool, kind of terrifying unit. Now, in addition to all of that, we also missed out on an Esper. So at 2-star level 80, this Esper is 786 HP, attack 29, magic 67, agility 15, which is actually pretty decent for an Esper. Dex plus 50, AP plus 31, which is moderate. And Moguri is gonna have what's called the Moguri dance, which is gonna give the restore small HP to allies within an area and increases evasion and critical rate for them. Okay. I mean, I wish we had that, but I mean, it's not the end of the world that we didn't get this Esper. I much would rather prefer Christmas Macherie right now. Now, let's take a look at the abilities that he does give here. He's, of course, going to give Summoning Magic level 3, level 4, level 6, level 10. Throw that out the window. You're never going to use that. TP up. Okay, you might use that. Oh, wait. Demon Killer? Would that be useful in the event that we're about having right now with Iron Giant? God, I think it would. Magic resistance? Isn't magic resistance in the Iron Giant hard event too that's coming up? Oh, that's interesting. Magic attack up too. God, it's almost like this Esper is just the solution to everything in regards to the extremely hard Iron Giant trial that's coming in the future. So yeah, I want it. And yes, there are other Espers with magic resistance and demon killer, and you're probably not going to select it because you can just get attack up on them, and you would have to respec your Espers. But I mean, if you look at it, that's the only thing this Esper's really good for. Who's going to use fire resistance? Who's going to use immobilize resistance unless you listen to me and are a crazy person from my Ayaka video and maxed out immobilize resistance and okay, I clearly can't talk, but if you maxed out immobilize on your Ayaka, this Esper is your worst nightmare. Wind Killer plus, nobody needs Wind Killer. So, I mean, you get the evasion plus 7, and then you invest in some Demon Killer. Seems okay. Maybe some magic resistance. He has minus 10% resistance to fire, and he has 5% resistance to wind. Overall, I'm much more interested in Christmas Macherie. So, if we could just go back to that Christmas Macherie slide, I would be absolutely happy. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for spending a wonderful Christmas day with me, and thank you so much for, you know, really helping me advocate to the community that we need Christmas Macherie, because she might just be my new favorite unit. So thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. Make sure you drop a comment down in the comments section. Make sure you check out our Discord. We are a pretty cool group. And other than that, have a great rest of your day.